Hi, Jonathan York from Investment Research Group, looking at the investment markets ahead. It's really been touch and go over the whole weekend now with the US debt situation. It appears there is a tentative deal on the table, and that just needs to be ratified now to avoid sort of going into potential default on August the 2nd. I suspect the US authorities will get that through, and the financial markets will now breathe a huge sigh of relief. There's certainly US stocks have rallied quite hard on the back of the news, but bearing in mind the Dow lost about over 500 points last week, so they've got a little bit of catching up to do. It may also take a little bit of steam out of the New Zealand dollar and also the Aussie dollar, as they were viewed as safe haven currencies on the back of a weakening US dollar last week. Just to sort of put things into perspective and how dire the situation was, there was a news story out early Saturday morning, New Zealand time, that Apple Inc. Actually had more money than the US government at current circumstances. Apple was deemed to have $78 billion, the US government is deemed to only have 76. So certainly the situation has been pretty dire, but as I say, it appears as though we have now got a solution to the issue that is acceptable to all parties. In Australia, we've got the Reserve Bank meeting this week. No one expects any change on rates. It would just be interesting to see what comments accompany that unchanged announcement. There has been some talk that the Australian economy is coming under a little bit of pressure, and indeed the next move may well be down. So it'd just be interesting to see the move, see the accompanying statement for the rate announcement. In New Zealand, we've still got the last few days of the Z Energy bond issue. So if you've got any applications out there, get them in ASAP. That will close on Friday. It has been highly sought after, and so demand is pretty tight out there. As previously commented on, it'll be interesting to see how the New Zealand dollar performs. I expect it to come off a little bit, certainly against the US dollar, now that the US debt situation appears to be sorted. In terms of data this week, it's a little bit thin on the ground, but we do have the latest unemployment data for New Zealand, and we expect that to be sort of steady as she goes, with possibly a slight improvement out there, which should all be positive for the New Zealand economy. Most analysts now are predicting an increase in rates in September, and possibly one further increase before the year end as well. So really on the back of that, it's now a very good time to review that fixed interest portfolio. Certainly if interest rates are looking at increasing, there will be some moves out there, and maybe just a small little bit of repositioning needed for that fixed interest portfolio. So call us on 0800 867 323 to review that. Or you can go to the website www.irgbop.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. There is Z Energy application, disclosure statement available, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.